So I'm trying to build a gaming PC for the cheapest possible price for my little brother. And I got around $300 to spend, which is probably about 36,000 taka in our country. If I buy a brand new PC for this price range, I am never gonna get a dedicated GPU. So I have to go with the used side. And I never bought any used PC components before, so this is like my first time. I could get some insanely good deals, or I could just get scammed pretty hard. There are a lot of good websites where I can buy used PC components, but for now I think I'm gonna go with Facebook Marketplace, and I think you can get some pretty good deals over there. So right off the start, I actually got a good power supply deal, which is the Corsair CV650, and I was able to bargain it to 3,500 taka, and it also has like 4 years warranty. Of course, not this one, this is a bit expensive. So I actually have a tip that I've learned for myself, is that how do you know if you're getting a good deal or not? Well, you look at the average prices of the components, and then you see if you get a deal that is way lower than the average price, then I guess you're getting a really good deal. Now 650 watt might be a bit overkill, but comparing the prices of like 500 watt and like 650 watt, there isn't much of a huge difference. So for a few bucks, why not just get like the 650 watt? And this was the deal I was talking about. It was such a good deal. I was able to bargain it to even like 3,000 taka, which is like 24 bucks, and it's got like 4 years warranty. So that dude used it for like 7 months, but unfortunately it got sold. So we're gonna have to look for another. So I found this power supply, which is the Gamdias Helios M1 650 watt. It's been used for like 3 years, and he's selling it for like 3,600 taka. It might not be the greatest ever deal like the Corsair one, but it still gets the job done. I was able to bargain it down to 3,200 taka, which is about $26. Now for the GPU, my little brother just loves ray tracing, so I have to get him an Nvidia card, and it has to be an RTX graphics card, so I can't go with the 10 series. And of course, any RTX GPU, even the lowest end RTX 2060, will be a huge upgrade because it's got ray tracing support and DLSS 2.0, since my little brother is using an AMD R7 250, which is like, you know, really old. So I have to go with the cheapest RTX, which is the 2060. And we got that GPU as a gift from my cousin back in 2018. Oh yeah, those memories, nostalgic. We played some really good games, but now I think it's really slow, so I guess it's time to upgrade. Alright, now this is gonna be a surprise. So look at the current used prices of 2060. Everything here is about $150 to $160, but I was able to get my hands on the Zotach RTX 2060, this exact model, for 14,500 taka, which is about 120 bucks. Now, this might not be a good deal when compared to other countries like in the US, but in this country it is, I think, an insane deal. And the craziest part here is that someone else was just about to take it. I was fortunately really close to his location, so I was able to receive it. The guy said it's been used for like 2 years, although you can see that it has clearly been opened. It's not this one, of course, but it is very similar, so someone might have opened it and cleaned it or applied a thermal paste, but still, I think this is a really good deal. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get the GPU. Alright, so I'm here at East West. I remember studying here back in 2019, so I think we're gonna get the GPU here. Alright, got the GPU, got a little drink just in case. Alright, so received the GPU right over here. I think it's in the bag. Yeah, I've checked it. Yeah, so. Alright, so just got the GPU for my little bro. This is the Zotach RTX 2016 I got for 14,500. And yeah, looks pretty good. Alright, for the next one, I got a CPU, motherboard, and RAM combo. And let me show you to see if it's a good or a bad deal. So the motherboard is the Gigabyte B450m gaming for 5,500 taka, which is around 45 bucks. And it still has 1 year warranty. Yes, there are only 2 slots for the RAM, but for now 16 gigs should be just fine with 2 8 gigs. The processor is the Ryzen 5 5600 for 6,000 taka, which is about 50 bucks, and it still has a 1 year warranty. It also comes with its own stock cooler, so I don't have to like add any dedicated cooler. Although it is better to add a dedicated cooler to processors like the 5600, but for now I guess the stock cooler is gonna work just fine. And for the RAM, it's T4 Stark Z Red DDR4 16 GB, 3200 200 megahertz, which is, two 8GB sticks for 2600 taka, which is about $21. Since RAM prices are like skyrocketing right now, I think this is a really good deal. And it also has 1-year warranty with lifetime warranty as well, which is, I guess it's insane. However, I did get the GPU before I saw this combo. So this was the 2060 Super, and he was selling the GPU for 19,000 taka, which is about $156. But I just got the RAM, CPU, and motherboard combo. And since the location was really far away, I had to like wait for a day or two. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the parts. Right, so the part should be over here in this underground, so let's go ahead and go there. Alright, just got the parcel here, and let's open this bad boy up. And we got the motherboard and the processor and the RAM. Alright, I also got the RAM here. Alright, you can see the motherboard, the RAM, and the processor. Looks pretty cool. Okay, this was a bit surprising. For the SSD, I was thinking about getting the Samsung 256GB SSD for $12, which is like 1500 taka. I definitely got shocked to see a Samsung SSD at this price range, so I asked ChatGPT to see if it's a legit Samsung SSD or not. And ChatGPT is saying, yeah, it is a legitimate Samsung SSD. And it's also saying that 1500 taka is a reasonable price. It's not saying like a crazy deal, but it's okay. But since I already have most of my storage devices from my older PC, so I guess I don't have to buy any. And for the casing, I went with the Gigabyte C200 used for 1 month. It's for 3,500 taka, which is about $28. Yes, I could go for a brand new casing at this price range, like from ValueTub, but that would pretty much defeat the purpose of this video, which is buying everything used. But I just couldn't find any good used casings over there, so I just went with this one. Currently checking for a casing, and if I can't really find a good one used, I'll guess have to buy a brand new one. Alright, so I got this casing from Gigabyte. It's been used for like 1 month, and brand new price is around 4,000, so I'm gonna go ahead and bargain it to 3,000, so we'll see how that goes. So far, I think the deals on the GPU, processor, RAM, and motherboard were just insane. The power supply and casing deals were kinda okay-ish, but I just missed the Corsair one. That deal was so freaking good. But you can't really expect to get everything. There are gonna be some ups and downs, of course. Alright, just got the PC right here. As you can see, my little bro is pretty happy to see this. Got the PSU here and all that. So yeah, I think this is a sweet deal.
আগে তো কত ছিল আগে ছিল 36 এখন তো কত 436 আর আমি যা সেটিংস চাই সব আমার অন করতে পারবো ম্যাক্স গ্রাফিক্স কি রেজোলিউশনও ম্যাক্স এক্সট্রা ম্যাক্স অন করা 12 fps থাকবে এখানে 12 fps সব ম্যাক্সে
Look at that light.
ওর মাউস ট্র্যাক করতেছে দেখ 200 fps এখানে রিসেট ইউজ করতেছি কিন্তু তুই দেখেছিল কি কেমন লাইট করতেছিল এমনি টিএলএস আছে কি টিএলএস এটা চলতো না আগে
Alright, so I've calculated the total price and it was just around $288 or 35,300 taka. Of course, if you get any additional SSDs or storage devices, it could go a bit more. And if you get a monitor, then of course it's gonna go above 300. But for now, these are the total calculations for our build. So anyway, what do you think about the deals? It took me a long time to, research on Facebook Marketplace, and yeah, my little brother's happy, so I guess it's a win for us. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos just like this. So yeah, stay tuned.